Hello, everyone. So here we're going to do a live stream. We'll try this and see how this internet will work. If we'll have some serious issues or if we'll have some minor issues. Either way, I don't want any problems here with my internet. Let's see how it goes here. All right, so it is currently 3 o'clock, so the internet should be good until at least 5 o'clock to 11 when people are using it, when the peak demand issues are, so they're going to get that fixed, supposedly. So what's on your mind, everybody? Okay, we've got 3 people watching. Uh-oh. Is it Pup Dog 101? Oh, there's 4 people now. Is it Pup Dog 101? I bet it is. I bet it is. I'm assuming it is. Yep, now it's down to 2, and now it's up to 4 again. Now it's up to 7. Wow. Anybody got any questions or anything? Anybody want to talk about anything? Just testing if I'm cutting out, I guess I'll have to not live stream, I guess. There's nothing I can do about it. Anybody got any questions about videos coming up or what's going on in the live stream? I don't know if this thing... I hate YouTube. Their live streams suck. Matter of fact, I'm going to crash the server here. Let's just see what I'm getting for a speed anyway. Might cut out. Oh, it's doing perfect. So, yeah, I should be able to do it. I'm getting way over 200 megabytes download. So, yeah, it's just pegged. We should be doing really good. Have you ever ridden on a 60-foot articulate bus? No, I have not. I have not done that. Oh, my upload is bad. My upload's only 9, 12, 13, 14. It's actually climbing, but it should be steady. Okay, that's not good. All right. So they'll have record of the company now since I did that. No, I have not ridden on one of them at all, actually. I've never even actually heard of them. Ben, I saw your video of your F-150. I just haven't commented on there. I was busy. I was going to tell you about that truck. Have you not had any problems with the cam phasers or anything on that thing? I couldn't remember if you told me, but that truck looks in very good shape. I mean, it's the body, is all right. Like I said, there's a lot of them I see around here. They're all rusted out and stuff. And your frame has got all the black paint on there. It looks beautiful, and I mean inside it looks good. And I mean that's amazing to see a 5.43 valve go over 200 miles mileage on the odometer, because I've seen a couple around here 2004s, but they had the cam phasers replaced at 170,000 miles. Both of them, they're one owner vehicles from Minnesota. So I was just kind of curious. They're for sale, but they want $8,000 for them, and they're all rusted out. I'm like, yeah, right. Who's going to pay $8,000 for an old rusted out truck? But it's a crew cab Lariat. So I don't know. I don't know if they're still for sale or not. I haven't looked, but it'll be sitting there for a while because that's kind of high for a truck like that, especially when they're all rusted out. I don't know about the frame, but the body's gone, beat up. I used to have one of them trucks, a 5.4. I had a 2004 Lariat extended cab with a console shift, and then I had a crew cab FX4 F-150 5.43 valve with a console shift also, but it had black seats, had 50,000 miles, was 07. I bought it in 2010, so I think I paid like $25,000 for it. I had it for a while, but it didn't get very good gas mileage, and it wasn't starting the winter. The batteries were dead on it, so they just told me just solution, get rid of it. So I'm like, okay. Engine was replaced at 168,000 after oil pump failure. Yep, and that's what I heard on that. And yep, she is great shape. Drive it every day. I love it. Well, it's good. If you love it, like I said, I'm not. My dad wants me, when the lease is up on the Toyota, he wants me to turn it in and trade my Avalanche off for an all-wheel drive cheap car that I don't have to make payments on. But I don't know if I want to do that, I'm just not in the trade my Avalanche off. I've had her for 4 years and I know what's wrong with it. And then if you got another vehicle and just one vehicle, then you're screwed if something's wrong with it, you know? That's the trouble. Let's see. Wash the Lad 2014. Hi there. Yeah, I just washed clothes, but I didn't film it. The dryer's going right now. If you hear it, I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, maybe slightly. I just haven't had time. It's a busy day today. It's raining out right now, actually, matter of fact. Oh, no, I quit now. Yep. It's been raining, so we can't get any soybean harvest done. So that's why I'm doing live stream. What dryer do you have? I have just, well, I don't know. It's not nothing special. It's a Whirlpool dryer. I wish I had a Speed Queen dryer, but it's a Whirlpool. I don't know. It's got a sensor unit. I bought it a year ago for $500-600. It's got all the options. Sensing unit, very dry, and a 90-minute wrinkle cycle. And it's got no heat, extra low, medium, high, and extra high. It's got all them settings. It's pretty cool. I'll take the rock chips in the paint here in the Pacific Northwest versus the rest of the Midwest. Yeah, well, here they pour a lot of salt in the wintertime, and then our vehicles start to rust. Like Minnesota is really bad. That's why them vehicles, some F-150s, are very bad. Minnesota is known to have salt just all over the road, and it just destroys vehicles there. And then the vehicles come from auction over to here, just dump it on us. I don't know why they dump so much salt on the road. Couldn't they put gravel instead of salt, you would think, but because gravel is just as good on icy roads as salt, but maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, it's tough on vehicles. I mean, it's not good, you know. Here in Washington, the roads are sanded like crazy, no salt used. Yeah, see, it really depends. Sometimes they sand the roads and sometimes they salt it here. It depends if it's really, really bad. Like sometimes our blizzards here out in our country roads get really bad. The country roads out there, they don't really plow them like they do here on the major highways. You have to plow it with your own vehicle. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere in life. That's for sure. Oh, somebody's at my house. I'm not answering the door. Do you like Whirlpool Kellogg's top loaders? They have really good aggressive edge shape for higher. I have actually never had one, I don't think, but my grandma had a Whirlpool Cabrio and it lasted 5 years and the bearing went out on it. I don't know what the deal was with it, but it had no agitator. She didn't like it too well. It was one of them 09 models or something like that. Whatever, them push button digit ones. She wasn't too happy. She paid $500 for it. Didn't even last 5 years. So it leaked and it locked up on her. It was spinning and bam, she was locked up just like that. And just was humming away. I've never seen a washer do that in my life. Okay, Lauren Furniture has done some videos. Has he? Okay, I'll have to check that out. The county does pretty good at keeping nearly everything plowed. Yeah, our roads, they don't do it. They just plow one way and you have to drive on the wrong side of the road, or you could just drive a jacked up pickup through the snow. It's about this deep and ice, and it's just the way it is in the wintertime out on the farm. That's why I don't want to live on the farm. I thought about building a house out there, but then I thought, nah, would the power keep going out all the time and how expensive it is on the farm? I don't think so anymore. I like my house here. I'm not getting rid of it. I don't want to get rid of it. I like it. It shelters me, you know. It's what you want. You don't want to be living outside, you know. All right, let's see. What other questions are they? It's hard to see it. I got to zoom in on it. There we go. Oh, that got big. I like that. At our ski area, we have a retired county snowplow and a Caterpillar motor grader to plow our 4 giant parking lots. Wow. Wow. What year is that thing? Kind of cool. You should probably do a video on there. Or did you do a video on that? Maybe I saw it on your channel. Yeah, see, we use our 544G John Deere payloader out to the farm, or that 610 Bobcat like I got here. We got two 610s. I got mine's rusted out with no cab, and then his has a cab, that white one, my dad. We both share together. He bought it for me. It was nice of him for buying his house. He's a gift for Timmy. Do you like Gatorade? It's my favorite drink that I like to drink whenever I visit the USA. Yeah, I do like Gatorade. Matter of fact, I just don't. I just keep forgetting to buy it. I buy the stuff that's really not good for you. See, not good for you. And you think I'd learn after a third ulcer, but no, I don't learn. I never know how to learn. I always end up in the hospital very sick. I guess I should probably quit, but yeah, whatever. The snowplow is a 1973 and has a 8V71 Detroit. I did a few videos on it. I don't have a video on the motor grader. Okay. Them Detroit engines, them are loud and are tough engines. We had a Detroit semi once, a 2-cycle, I think it was called, it's a 2-cycle, but it's a diesel. Or was it a 4-cycle? I can't think what they called them back then, but it had the 2 exhaust and an air cleaner middle, and it was a cab over, kind of like a tandem semi. I don't know where that picture is. I have a picture of it somewhere, but I don't really know where it's at. But if I find it, I'll show you guys on live stream. It was a cool green and white truck, and we had it for a long time, but we just decided to upgrade to the Peterbilt semi, and that's what we did. We had an international cab over semi for a while, an older 80s, but it had some issues, so we had to get rid of it. Detroit are 2-strokes, slower than dirt, loud as hell, but you are sure can't kill them. Yes, and it was very loud. I remember that. Being the engine right underneath where you're driving there, that thing was loud. You were driving down the road, you have to have earmuffs on. It was just deafening loud. I mean, as a kid, I remember I was probably about 8 years old when my dad got it. I think that's right before my grandpa passed away. And I think so. I think he died in 2001. I don't remember for sure, but it was around there. I know we've had a couple semis. We used to haul grain to town with the F600 and F700 we had. So the F700 we sold, and then, because my grandpa ran out of oil and we sold it, and somebody else bought it, and it locked up on them. So I never saw it again. It disappeared. So I don't know. That was a good truck, that F700. It's too bad. Grandpa didn't put the oil filter on right, ran out of oil. So it sat in our machine shed for about 15 years after he died, and we got it going. Luckily, drove it to town and got rid of it. But the F600, we just need a brake booster put in there, and it went out. That's no big deal. It runs good. It's been overhauled. My uncle is a diesel mechanic, and back in high school, he said he overhauled that engine back in the 80s. So it's been overhauled. Doesn't burn oil. We put synthetic oil on it because, when you're, hauling a lot of silage and towing it pretty tough, and them carburetors dump a lot of gas in there, and it works hard, and it's not good for it. So you got to keep changing oil so it don't ruin the engine. We take care of it. We just put a new rebuilt Holley carburetor on there just a couple of years ago now, actually, because the carburetor was, needed a kit, was going bad. It was flooding out and missing and stuff. And then we put new spark plug wires and spark plugs and a distributor cap on there not too long ago, too. Okay, I got to zoom in on your question because I can't see that on this iMac. Did you ever figure out what killed the batteries on the F-150? We have 6 of them on this here, and they're never had the problem. I've had a couple people say that it's either the theft system, or B, either the, what did they say, dome lights. Like in the wintertime, when your doors, expand and kind of go when it gets cold, like it gets really below, it gets very cold here. It gets like 30 below zero, even 40 below zero at some point. In the wind chill is outrageous. And that's when I lived on the farm. I don't know if I'm sure if the pickup was underneath the house, if I still had it, it would fit under here. It would start, yeah. And if I left it somewhere, yeah, it would start. It's just I don't know what the deal was. If it was just when it got sat outside, the door might have spanned and then that switch might have turned the dome lights on in the night. And I think that's what happened because I remember when my 2007 Crew Cab FX4 pickup that I had, the F-150, I looked out. I was living out to the farm. I looked out the window. It was like 3 a.m, just checking, looking out there. And the dome lights were flickering in the pickup and the headlights were flickering. And I really have no idea what happened there or what was going on, but that was quite crazy. So I thought, well, I'm going out there. So I dressed up. It was 40 below wind chill. It was like 35 below zero. Cold, clear out. Jumped in there, and everything's clicking there. Click, 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 click. It's clicking, and the lights are flickering inside, and I don't know what was going on, but that's what that 04 did too. So I went and turned the key on and hit the start. Click, 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 click. It's dead. It was nothing. Then it quit. So, and then I turned the key off and took the ignition key out again, and then it started clicking again. The lights wouldn't stop. I turned it off. I turned the headlights off. I tried everything. Nothing would stop. So I had to go out and up to the shop, and my hands were all frostbite, and I was trying to pull off the battery ends, and I took the battery out, and then I quit. Yeah, I don't know. And it's not just me. Like I said, my neighbor's still got my old 4 F-150, and every time in the wintertime, he won't drive it because it won't start. He has to drive a Chevy. Otherwise, he has the battery charger on it with the hood open all the time because he says, no matter what battery you put in there, it's dead. And I said, yeah, that's why I sold it, because I didn't want to pick up, if you go somewhere and you're stranded, what the heck do you do? You're sitting there jumping it all the time. I mean, it did that since brand new, I guess. I don't know, maybe just the Ford's dome light problems or some short issue somewhere. I don't know. Because every Ford, it's not just them two, because I actually went on a dealership. I know these guys at a dealership here in town, and they have 5 Ford Tritons and an all cheapy one there. I said, hey, can I go and start it and see if the battery's dead? Because I'm just curious. And it was below zero. We went to hit the starter, click, 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 dead. You can go start a Chevy, it starts right up. I don't understand that. I really don't. They were all dead. There was 4 of them in a row. They were all dead. So they were just like scratching their heads too. All right. Have you ever eaten a food called Morningstar Farms? They make only vegetarian and vegan food, and as a vegetarian myself, they make excellent food that I've always loved eating when I visit the USA. My mother is a vegetarian, and I should ask her about that. She would know about that. I'm not. Morningstar Farms, I've never heard of it. I should ask her. I mean, she knows all about that. She's been vegan for, oh geez, probably 35 years, probably more than that. She just, I don't know. I can't remember, but all my life I know she has been. But I know I think she was like 16 or 17 when she went vegan. But there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I support whoever you are, and like I said, I tried vegan food and it is good. I mean, can't complain. I thought you would have heard that my stepmother is addicted to the bacon strips. I might have heard of it and I might not have. I don't know for sure. I don't know if we even have them here at our, oh geez, really? Just hold on a second here. Work called. Well, I got to go to work, guys. There's something going on. Let me answer a few of your questions here. Let's see here. I thought you would have heard of okay. I wonder if that's a thing with the salt on the roads causing wire corrosion here in Washington myself, and 4 friends have 04 and 08 if we never had the issue once. That's the only theory I have. Yeah, and I don't know, and it could be. I mean, who knows what it could be? I mean, it could be like, I don't know. Somebody told me that Chevys do it too, but the dome light, you know, them switches and the doors, they span during whatever in the cold, and then they come on. So I don't know. I mean, I've never had it happen my Avalanche yet. Cross my fingers, but the F-250 at the farm, IDI and all them, they don't do that, the dome lights. So I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe it is corrosion, ground issues, maybe something. Maybe it's the radio. I don't know. Maybe it's the stock radio. Somebody mentioned me that too. Maybe it's the stock radio. I said, I don't know. Could be. But anyway, guys, I guess I gotta go to work unexpectedly. So I'll talk to you guys later. We'll do a live stream again. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the next one, because you're in for a treat. All right, everyone, have a good one. And I guess I got to go to work, sadly. Talk to you guys later.